Okay, so I'm working in Photoshop, and basically what I want to do is get this image ready for a micrography project. If I'm whispering, it's because I'm making this video at home and my kids are sleeping upstairs. Anyway, I don't think I want all this extra stuff in it though, so I'm going to take this portrait, which I'm going to see if this works. I do have a quasi-strong lighting, meaning it's kind of shady over here and light over here, but I'm going to grab my crop tool. And the first thing I'm going to do is come in and just crop out the stuff that I don't really think I need. I think I do want to have a little bit of a background here so I can do something interesting with the text, but I'm not going to include all the stuff I see here. And I'm just going to add that in and add that in, and I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I'm not worried about all this stuff. I'll just hit the checkbox. Image is cropped. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do, if your layers palette is not already open, go to Window, Layers, and just make sure that's checked and that you see this. And I'm just going to take this layer and I'm going to copy it. So I have a copy of that layer that I'm working on. It's highlighted. And I'm going to go up to Filter, Artistic, and I'm going to try Cutout this time. And I just realized, probably because of all the colors, it's a little bit confusing what I'm seeing there. So I'm going to cancel out of this for just a second. And before I do this, I'm going to go to Image, Mode, Grayscale, because I don't need all this color. So it's going to ask if I want to flatten the layers. Don't flatten. Discard. So color's gone. Let's do this again. Filter, Artistic, Cutout. And okay, so obviously I need to do a little bit of work with this. I'm bringing this over here. I wish I could see everything at the same time, but and I think I need to play around with the number of levels. Okay, there, that's a little bit more. That's good. I'm messing with edge fidelity just to see if that does anything. It doesn't really do much for me. Okay, so sometimes I get things that I like, and like I like the eyes in this case, but I don't like the way the rest of this works. So you really just kind of have to play around with this. I think I'm going to bring edge simplicity over here, and I'm not seeing edge fidelity do anything at all. Okay, so this is obviously an option. Let's try another one. Poster edges seem to work. That seems to be better for me personally. I seem to just get more out of poster edges. I think I'm going to go back with poster edges again. And again, I'm going to just ignore all the little white spots or black spots I get everywhere. But I'm really happy with that because I'm seeing that stratification of value that I really need to see for this. And that's really what I'm looking for. I mean, I want these lines here, but I also want to see this kind of stratification of value. So I think for me, poster edges for this image is the way to go. And I'm just playing around until I get something that works, again, for me, ignoring all those little black spots there. Edge thickness, kind of like that. And I'm going to say OK. And this is essentially ready to print. When I send it to the printer, what I'm going to do is I could just go ahead and print it like this. I could say scale to fit to media, and it's going to print it the size of an 8.5 by 11 paper, which is pretty much what I want. I don't recommend going much larger. You can go bigger if you want to go bigger. What you're going to have to do is bring this into Safari, and if you want to do that, I can show you how to print that differently. But that's pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to print this out, and then you're going to use transfer paper and transfer the image, the parts of the image you want to keep, you know, to another piece of paper. So I would just go ahead and hit print. I'm not at school, so I'm not going to hit print now. But that's ultimately the first part of the project. Good luck with that, you guys, and if you have any questions, let me know.